Okay, how's everybody doing today? Every time I get online, I see something about the new Bank of America loan program and how it is geared towards communities with African American and Latino or Black peoples and Latino Hispanic communities. And the argument is that this is racist or it's redlining or it's all of these different things. But what you have to realize, and actually, when you go to the article, which is I'm about to share right now, if you go into the article, see, share screen. You're going to see here the Bank of America introduces community affordable loan solution to expand home ownership opportunities in Black, African American, and Hispanic Latino communities. This is a $15 billion investment, community home ownership investment. And as you get to the bottom, and you can find this article at newsroom.bankofamerica.com, but the part I want to highlight, this is actually not a new program. And I didn't realize that until someone on my Facebook page named Tansy, I don't want to say her last name, but Tansy said, hey, it's just like NACA. And so that made me go back and look at this program and then compare it to NACA. So I went all the way down to this last paragraph right here. Bank of America is one of the leading financial institutions serving individual consumers, small and middle market businesses. And is this paragraph? Oh, sorry, y'all. Where is the paragraph? Okay, here it is. NACA. And it's not the last paragraph, it's paragraph 1, 2, 3, 4. Bank of America also has a 26-year relationship with the Neighborhood Assistance Corporation of America, through which the bank has committed to provide an additional $15 billion in mortgages to low to moderate income home buyers through May 2027. So if you know anything about NACA, which I'm going to pull this website up right here, NACA has been in the business of providing zero money down home ownership programs. I've told tons of people about this program. It does take a long time, but a lot of the guidelines for NACA are similar to what Bank of America is now repackaging this program as. So they've experienced using or providing quality loans for people at zero money down, zero closing costs, zero fees, and it helps you. And the thing about it that's really nice about the NACA program is that people can buy two duplexes, triplexes, and fourplexes with this loan. Why? Because they are all considered residential properties. So my guess, so let me look back over here at the Bank of America. Actually, let's go back down here a little bit. When you go right here, it says no down payment, no closing costs, no fees, below market fixed rate. And if you're low to moderate income people and communities, this is your fixed rate for 30 years, 5.25%, and a 15-year rate of 4.375%. If you can still get this even if you have a higher income, because let's face it, there are some people with a higher income, but they still don't have great credit. And so they can still use this loan at 30-year fixed APR. It's 6.25%. That's still pretty good. Now, one thing about NACA, it says the same thing as the Bank of America loan right here. NACA's mission is to provide affordable home ownership to low to moderate income people and communities. Thus, access to NACA's Best in America mortgage is limited to low to moderate income people, priority members, and people purchasing in low to moderate income communities, priority areas. NACA, Bank of America just said, hey, you know what? NACA, you keep doing your thing, and we're going to expand on this program because it's been working. People have been able to buy homes without any good credit. They don't even look at your credit for this program. That's the great thing about NACA. And look at the limits. The current limits are $484,350 for a single family home in most areas and $726,525 in high cost areas. So think about, and with considerably higher amounts for multifamily properties. They're telling you on the first page, you can own a multifamily property with the NACA program. That and multifamily being a duplex, triplex, or fourplex. So let's go Bank of America. All the way here. That when they talk about these areas, they're talking about the same areas that NACA is also addressing. So here, once again, 0 down payment, 0 closing costs, mortgage advances, efforts to broaden access to home ownership, and adds to its existing $15 billion community home ownership commitment. So before you start going online and getting upset because somebody said this neighborhood is for Black or Hispanic and Latino people, first, let's look at it. They've already been doing this. These banks don't just do something because they feel like it. They have been testing this program out through the NACA program. And I do know through the multifamily movement, which is Jullien Gordon's program, that's where I first heard about the NACA program. But with this Bank of America, it's like, oh, wow. And I think it's the way they packaged it. I really do. Because if you've already been using NACA and people have already been purchasing homes, NACA doesn't say, oh, we only want Black and Hispanic people neighborhoods. It just says fighting for economic justice with America's best mortgage. That's it. When you work with NACA, a lot of those people are the realtors are licensed real estate agents. So some people can work with this program. You're not just getting anything. Only thing is because of the way the setup of the program, it does take a long time. It's not easy. It's not overnight. So let's go back over here to the Bank of America. So Bank of America is also still addressing those same communities. And when they said this paragraph, Bank of America has a 26-year relationship with the Neighborhood Assistance Corporation of America, which is NACA, through which the bank has committed to provide an additional $15 billion in mortgages. All they told you is, hey, we've been doing this before and we're going to keep doing it again. Now, one thing that's really good about the Bank of America article, which you can find again at newsroom.bankofamerica.com/content, I will leave it in the content notes. They also have a couple of other programs that you have to do. So first-time homebuyer online EDU series, better money habits, free financial education, Bank of America Down Payment Center, Bank of America Real Estate Center. So they have all of these additional educational resources to help you in your journey. NACA does the same thing. If you want to get into NACA, you just can't go to the website, because I actually went through here to try and see if I could buy my own multifamily. And when I went to the website, you have to sign up for a course and they take you through a series of different classes. There's no difference here. There may be some other things. I'm not Bank of America and they just rolled this out. But what I'm saying is that Bank of America has already been funding these types of programs through NACA. And here's my little Google slide. Let's see if I can show you. And I just kind of highlighted some of the main things. Bank of America, 0 money down. NACA, 0 money down. 0 closing costs, no closing costs, no mortgage insurance, no fees, no minimum credit score, below market fixed rate. So if you looked at that rate was 5.25. That's low compared to what people are seeing right now. And you can see here, for low to moderate income people and communities, based on income, home location. Bank of America just said home location. This is saying the same thing. Members' credit scores, loan-to-value ratios, or debt-to-income ratios have no impact on the interest rate. No minimum credit score. Calm down, everybody. Breathe, everybody. Think about it. How can you get into home ownership using one of these two programs? Their goal is a $15 billion community ownership, and this NACA program has been funded by Bank of America for the last 26 years. So now all Bank of America is saying is we're expanding on our program. Now, I am not a mortgage lender. I am not a lawyer. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not any of those things. But I went to the article and I looked at both of those and I made that comparison. And what I'm suggesting is you do the same thing. And think about how you can use that money to effectively buy your first multifamily property. This Bank of America loan is just expanding your options. There's more than one way to skin a cat. You can do a 3.5% FHA loan. You can do this NACA, which is zero money down. Bank of America, zero money down, no closing costs. You can't really beat that. Now, if you're already in your community and you want to make your community better, what is the best way to do that? Home ownership. Look around your community, look at your neighborhood, and figure out where could I start investing in my neighborhood and stop renting. You can't beat zero money down. Now, I would suggest you start learning how to save if you haven't saved, because it's always good to have cash reserves. You always need cash reserves. But here are two ways that you're provided with gaining home ownership. And that part on the front of the NACA website at the very bottom, it says multifamily properties. Anything that's 2, 3, and 4 units are all considered residential, and you can use those with these programs. Well, I don't want to say anything about Bank of America, but definitely with NACA. So get to it, everybody. Get your paper out, get your pen out, start talking to your friends and family, and I hope you all are prosperous and successful in securing your first small multifamily unit using the NACA program, or maybe even Bank of America, because it's still residential. I'll see you all in the next one. And if you have any questions, put them in the bottom. I may not know the answers, because remember, I'm not a mortgage advisor, but these are some strategies and techniques we can use to change our communities. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.